Hey, this is Helen Midas, and I'm so excited that I am at Larry Garrett's amazing office, hypnotherapy clinic, wellness clinic, right here in Chicago. And everyone that you speak to here in the United States, they say, have you seen Larry's office? Have you seen Larry's office? It's just amazing. It's just incredible. And I didn't really think it was going to be that incredible, but it really is. So have a look at my previous Facebook Live and you will see how amazing this clinic is. But now I thought, what a great opportunity to get some powerful tips from the great man himself. So Larry started training in 1968, the year that I was born, 50 years ago, because I turned 50 this year. And he has been a hypnotherapist for 48 years. And so I thought, and not only a hypnotherapist for 48 years, he's also been on television, he's done incredible things, written the most amazing book. But I thought, let's ask Larry about some powerful tips. So Larry, welcome.
Oh, exciting to be with you, Helen. My God, I get somebody to visit with me from Australia.
Exactly, and we've got Mark Howe on the line, and Mark's birthday today. It's Mark Howe's birthday today from St. Louis. Happy birthday, Mark.
Happy birthday. This is a coincidence because, what did you say today is tip of the day? No, you had a name for it.
Motivation Monday.
Motivation Monday and Mark's birthday. Incredible. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
I mean, I really mean that too because of birthdays. You know what birthday is to me? This morning I got this wonderful gift. It's not even my birthday. I woke up.
Yes, that is
I woke up. Every day is such a gift when I wake up. I have this great opportunity to do it again.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And Petra's saying hello. Hello, Petra.
Okay, Petra. It's nice to see you, Petra. I wish you would visit us in person, Petra. One of these days, Petra. I hear you're going to the Solid Gold. My God, that's a wonderful, wonderful birthday gift for you. Petra knows what I'm talking about. Hi, Petra. She's a wonderful speaker. You hear her speak?
No, I haven't actually.
My God, she's going to be at Heartland. She's going to be at Heartland. She is one of the most amazing speakers, as you are.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard Helen speak yesterday. I heard her speak last year too, but yesterday, if this is Motivational Monday, you should have had, you should have had presence in Helen's talk Sunday, because that was Motivational Sunday, for all of you hypnotists and others. Yeah.
Okay, so let's start because I'm going to, you know me, I take advantage of every situation.
Yeah,
and so, of course, I'm going to take advantage of Larry here. I'm going to use him and abuse him. So, Larry, tell us, first of all, your number one tip for people who really, what is the number one thing that a hypnotherapist should know?
Well, I feel like I've been very gifted to have a very successful practice. I haven't lacked a full day of clients in many years, and I think there's a reason for that for my tip, and that is every client that sits in my office is the only person in the whole world. So when I'm sitting there with that client and I say, who's this person? That person becomes the only person. I avoid everything else, all distractions. I work with a wonderful assistant, Sally Walsh, and so Sally keeps everything going while I'm with that client. That's number one tip.
Fantastic. Yeah. So when you're with the client, be with the client.
Being with the client. Be present with the client. You have no right to have a personal life when you're with that client. That client is paying you for your services of your skills. How great can your skills be with that client if you're thinking about your own challenges of life? You have no challenges when you're with the client. You have to be in the moment. You have to love unconditionally. No judgments. You can't say to a client, you did what? That doesn't work. You know?
Exactly.
That's a good one.
I always call it, this is a judgment-free zone.
Yes.
That's what I always say to my clients. It's okay, because you can tell when they're hesitating to say something. I say, it's okay.
It's okay.
I've heard it all before, and this is a judgment-free zone.
Yes. And it's called unconditional love. Let it flow.
Absolutely.
You want a second tip?
I like tip number 2.
Okay, second tip is, as Helen just said, I've been doing this for 48 years. Doesn't mean I know what I'm doing, but I always joke and I say I've been around the block a few times. So every time you go around the block, did you ever notice you see something new? You say, I never saw that building before. And the building's been there 100 years. So every time I meet a new client, I learn something new. I learned something new from Helen today. I learned something new from Helen yesterday. So every time we meet somebody, there's something new there. So my thoughts are, every time you're with a client, learn from them. Learn something new. Refrain from using what you think. Oh, this person should lose weight because it's good for them. Might not be good for their subconscious mind. So earlier we said refrain from judgments. This is the same thing. Just be in the moment, be present, but go around the block each time with a client and you'll become good. So I'm going to share with you a positive statement. I qualify and say, not from ego, but from confidence. We don't lack full days here. We're booked right now for 3 months because we take care of our clients. And I've never advertised in 48 years of full-time practice. So I've never advertised because every client that sits here is my commercial. There's our second tip. Remember that client is going to tell people, I've been hypnotized. And Helen hypnotized me yesterday. And they're going to say, well, how was it? It was okay. And then you've got a new client. So what we do is we have I probably should have one, but that's what I'm going to tell you orally. I'm half Italian, so I use my hands. We have a little coupon that we give each client when they leave. And on the coupon it says, thank you so much for being here. And we respect your referrals. And if you refer somebody, we give you $25 off on your next visit. So that client is motivated to get you a new client. On that coupon, I'll give you one before you leave, there's 3 little stubs on there so they could tear it off and give it to 3 friends. Now from that one client who's getting $25 off from each person, that's $75, they're sending you 3 new clients. Now look at the pyramid. Those 3 send you 3, that's 9. Those 9 send you 3, that's 27. Those 27 send you 3, that's 78. Don't you think that that's an interesting way to fill up your thing? I think so.
It all adds up, doesn't
Doesn't
it?
that add up? All right, that was good.
And there's nothing more powerful, I think, than word of mouth.
You're right.
Nothing more powerful. You don't have to convince them. Yeah. They're already convinced. They can see their friends and relatives, and they're already convinced when they come to you. Yeah. So I think you gave 2 tips in one, but let's see if we can just squeeze one more out of him.
Okay. So it kind of relates to the first one. There's a great podcast by Lou Gustafson called A Rumor of Empathy. Great podcast. Look it up. I often tell my sons, empathy is magic of life. If you have empathy, you can do anything. Anything. If I could just have a little feeling of Helen, just a little feeling, I could then do anything. Now we're talking about being successful with hypnosis. To have empathy, you seldom have a failure. Somebody asked me yesterday at the hypnosis conference, do you ever meet anybody you can't hypnotize? And I kind of smiled and I said, I thought about it and said, yeah, many years ago. So I think to myself, have empathy, and magic will happen. This was great.
I love it.
I love it. I love this little interview. I feel like I'm on TV. Better than TV. I'm all over the world.
You are. Yeah. Okay.
Especially if you follow Helen, and I know she's got about 2 or 3 followers, you know. Yeah. I love you, Helen.
That was the best. Aren't we lucky to have had those tips? So thank you so much, Larry.
Thank you so much.
And
it was a wonderful, wonderful gift. Thank you, Helen. Thank you, everybody.
And you are a gift.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.